Word in these internet streets is that Scarlett Johansson is producing a secret Marvel project. And with that comes the speculation of what project she is producing. Now, I got a couple articles here that I want to go over with you guys. And let's theorize on what we think this is, because with the news and the season finale of Hawkeye kind of breaking, it's kind of proven to us and showed us that Laura Barton is indeed, aka Bobby Morse, aka Mockingbird, aka Shield Agent 19. So it's your boy Armand here for E=MCU, and there's an interesting article, couple articles actually. We're following the breadcrumbs here, but on the Cosmic Circus, shout out to Lizzie Hill. This is her website, and she's been killing it for over the last couple years, really. And there's a couple articles written here by a couple people on her staff, and I wanted to go over this one specifically. It was written by Brian Kitston, and this was reported way back in November. It says here, recently Kevin Feige confirmed that Scarlett Johansson was producing an upcoming Marvel Studios project at the American Cinematic celebration for Johansson's career. Feige indicated that the actress would be producing a non-related Black Widow project. It's fantastic hearing that all of the drama there is still a working relationship between the actress and the House of Mouse. However, upon hearing the news, I wonder what secret project she would be working on. So he's going to go theorize a couple different things here, but one specifically I wanted to touch on. Now, interesting here is Feige did confirm that they were still working together. She is still attached to the Disney Terror House of Terror or whatever it is. So it seems like Johansson settling her lawsuit with them, and it's like they're still having a working relationship going forward. Now, I did a little digging on my own here, and Johansson has been producing projects. This is the avenue she wants to move into, is producing projects, and she also directed 2 projects. So she's definitely getting more behind the camera, much like Chris Evans is trying to do as well. So this should not come as a surprise. Now, the first thing that they theorize here is A-Force. And A-Force, I can see this being a possibility. The team is led by She-Hulk, who will be introduced soon, within the next 6 months, I believe. She'll be introduced into the MCU, and I think we'll get a little bit more idea as to if that's the direction they're going to go with She-Hulk, being the leader of the A-Force. But this is something that Tessa Thompson was really pushing for hard. It did not come up in the listed 31 projects that they had going on or that were in production, and now I heard that they had like 15 more or something like that. So it may be in there, it may not. We'll have to see and stay tuned on that. It would make sense for Johansson to be producing that project, as it would be a big team up project, and it would feature most of the female characters from the MCU. And with her kind of being the one that tailored and ushered that in, only makes sense. But the second one here is the one I want to talk about most, and that is Mockingbird. There were rumors, and I'm going to read this article part here. It says Mockingbird feels like a character that is similar in feel to Black Widow, but with a Captain America twist. Dr. Bobby Morse is a highly trained SHIELD agent who becomes injected with a version of the super soldier serum. She's an expert at many different types of martial arts, as well as with a bow staff. Her talents would lend themselves perfectly to a spy film. A Mockingbird project could provide an interesting perspective that fans glimpse with Sharon Carter, Emily Van Camp, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What happens to the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s collapse, or what happened to the agents after S.H.I.E.L.D.'s collapse? Will Bobby go off on her own or find her amidst a new organization? These questions could lead to a whole world within the MCU we haven't explored. Now, I think this is the most probable, and I'm going to tell you why. the this article was written before Hawkeye came out. It was before it was revealed that Laura Barton could actually be Mockingbird. Now, us Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans know that we had Adrian Palicki. And a lot of people would say that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon. You know, that's a whole discussion, a whole nother argument. But what a lot of people will say, and what they were referring to with the Daredevil and Kingpin reveals this past month in Spider-Man and Hawkeye, was that as long as the stories that they're involved in and how they're introduced and everything does not contradict what happened in the Daredevil and the Netflix shows, they will continue to treat them as canon. I think that if with them officially making Laura Barton Mockingbird, they are contradicting Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And for whatever reason, I think Kevin Feige is not going to honor Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as being canon. It looks like the Netflix stuff he may kind of semi kind of honor. And since Netflix shows never crossed over with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he could kind of retrospectively say that they are canon or loose canon, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is not. There's a very hard line with them not wanting Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to be canon. They've even gone as far as to confirm that Agent Carter is canon, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is not canon. And I think this is a sign of that, of them making that true, because they are contradicting, you know, something that happened on the show. A large part of it is because of Agent Coulson dying and the fact that they brought him back but never told the Avengers or whatnot. I think it's just going to be treated as a multiverse type of story, and they're going to just kind of let it go and leave it as that. So that's what it looks like it's happening. Now, the reason why I think Scarlett Johansson may be producing this project is because, number one, when Kevin Feige described it, he said project. He did not say film. He said project. To me, that means that it's likely Disney Plus. Okay. And with it being Disney Plus, I think the reason why they chose to put this character arc in Hawkeye for Laura Barton on Disney Plus is for it to be a continuation. So I definitely think that that's the direction that they're trying to go. And they're definitely going to expand upon her story, or else why even have the Watch be the center point of the Hawkeye show? I mean, that's the whole reason why Kingpin had the Tracksuit Mafia going to get the Watch. You know, it wasn't even about getting the Ronin sword and costume. It was about getting the Watch. So they're definitely hinting at a bigger history there. And I think they're going to expand upon it. Now, whether that's in her own show or maybe Secret Invasion or something, we don't know. But I think that if Scarlett Johansson were to come back, it would definitely be for that project. Now, the other ones he was saying, speculating on, was the X-Men spinoff, origin story, and the Red Guardian or Yelena spinoff. As much as I would like to see those as well, X-Men haven't even been introduced yet, so I don't know how they could have a spinoff within the MCU just yet. And down the line, they may do that with her, because I think it seems like they all kind of operate as a family, and she's part of that family. So adding her to the family as a producer, as opposed to having her character come back, makes sense. Now, he said it wouldn't be Black Widow related, so I don't think it's Red Guardian or Yelena spinoff show, which I have personally theorized that they will do like a Black Widow spinoff about the other widows, with maybe Yelena at the helm, and that would probably be a Disney Plus show as well. But I think the Mockingbird one makes the most sense, as they have just set it up, and I don't know if it's going to be an echo at all. And then going forward, you know, if they do a Daredevil season 4 or continuation, I don't know if those characters would pop up, but it would be interesting to see the story of how they tell her backstory. I think would be the most interesting part, and then to give her something to do as an actress, I think too, giving her her own character and character arc, and you know, to kind of loosely follow the comics. So I mean, that's my theory from what I could find on it. And I think that this is an interesting couple of articles they got written here, just about you know, Mockingbird, and you know, if she's Mockingbird, and what the whole Agent 19 thing means. Like, possibly is it like a 007 kind of agent thing where anybody can have the 007 moniker, but 007 James Bond is specific to James Bond. So maybe they're thinking she's not Mockingbird, but just Laura Barton, Agent 19. I think that's something that they're setting up to tell the story on. So let me know what you guys think, if this is a good idea or not. If you like the fact that she is Mockingbird, do you accept the fact that she's Mockingbird, or do you not accept the fact that she's Mockingbird? Yeah, let me know down in the comment section how you guys feel about this, and if you would want to watch a spin-off show of just Mockingbird. Me personally, I would. I don't know if they're gonna do it before Secret Invasion or after, but I would love to have that tie-in to deepen the story and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of thing. That'd be a good way to bring back Agent Coulson, and then maybe we could get some of the other Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. like at least like May and maybe Fitzsimmons or something, just to where they were involved in her history or something. So who knows? But let me know what you feel down in the comment section. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out.